You ever have one of those nights, you get home after a long, exhausting day, work sucked, traffic was terrible, you finally plop down on the couch and you're like, all right, time to play something, time to relax. You open up Game Pass, start scrolling. And then you scroll. And you scroll. And after like 20 minutes of looking at action-packed live service shooters and grindy RPGs with 800 currencies, you just sit there like, man, none of this looks fun. So what do? You go back to the same games you've been playing for years. Story mode, old campaigns, the good stuff. You want to relax, but modern games hit you with a punch card. Daily missions, XP boosts, season passes. It's like clocking into a second job, just, with more microtransactions and less healthcare benefits. Every open world game now feels like it was made in the same exact factory. Here's your generic map, here's your crafting menu, go clear out enemy outposts that all look the same. There was a time when games used to surprise you, like bam, you boot up Halo 3 and suddenly you're fighting giant alien tanks while a guitar solo melts your face off. Now it's like, congratulations, you have unlocked the ability to fast travel to your 12th side quest about gathering berries. It's like every game nowadays isn't about fun, it's about how fast they can sell you 27 cosmetic bundles before you even finish the tutorial. Like, remember when DLC meant more story? Now DLC means pay $19.99 to unlock the color blue. Now, don't get me wrong, there are still gems out there. Elden Ring, Hi-Fi Rush, Baldur's Gate 3, GTA, Red Dead 2. These games still feel like passion projects made by people who love gaming. But man, these games are the exception now, not the rule. So, what happened along the years? Well, I think somewhere along the way, gaming stopped being about making the coolest, most fun game possible, and started being about keeping you playing as long as possible. Basically the moment when somebody figured out you could sell horse armor for $2.50 and people would actually buy it. Instead of games being finished products, they became live services. And little by little, that magic feeling got chipped away. And like I said before, not every new game is bad. But when half of the new releases feel like chores instead of adventures, it's no wonder so many of us would rather fire up a 15-year-old game and have some real fun. Speaking of replaying the same thing, it feels like every week there's some company digging up a game from 2012, slapping a little more lightning on it, and reselling it for $60 like it's a brand new experience. At this point, I'm pretty sure I own Skyrim on more console than I have a pair of shoes. And it's not even the good kind of remaster. Half the time they somehow make the game look worse. Like, bro, how did you remaster a game and remove half the textures? I could have done better with a Sharpie and a flip phone. Look, at the end of the day, I think a lot of us are just chasing that same feeling, that spark we felt booting up our favorite games for the first time, and honestly, who knows if we'll really ever go back to that time in our era where everything didn't always feel transactional. But this also leaves a question that I'd like to see answered in the comments below. Is it the games that changed, or is it just a certain demographic that misses nostalgia? Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Smash that like button if you've ever scrolled for an hour just to end up playing the same old story mode again. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later.